Alright, guys. BLM here, back. Another live stream. I'll be honest, I don't know how long this stream will be. I say that multiple times, yet this time I'm actually being serious because I have a really bad sore throat. I wasn't actually going to stream tonight, straight up. Like a couple hours ago, I wasn't going to, but then, it was like a couple factors. One, the fact that I don't feel like streaming tomorrow, or like next couple days. Plus, also, there's a lot to talk about. So yeah, I mean, again, we'll be here. I don't even think I'm going to play the game straight up. I think I'm just literally going to talk for probably a couple hours and then maybe call it a night. We'll see. Again, we'll see how I actually feel. Um, but there's a lot of stuff going on, though. Yeah, I started as just chatting stream because I generally don't know if I'm going to even play the game. Um, but yeah. What is there to talk about? So yeah, Survivor, which was still very mid. Um, Squid Game, which was very weird. I find the ending very strange. Like I get like I think conceptually it's interesting, the red light green light ending, but also I don't think it played out well. On Fire was interesting. Yeah, I did not watch the challenge. Is Christina gonna quit? I don't think so. Um, oh yeah, I forgot about the last stream we were talking about this, weren't we? Yeah, you were sick yeah. Yeah, now I'm sick. Sure, I don't even know if I'm actually like sick though. I think it's allergies. Um, but either way, I'm sick. Like, so yeah. Um, where's Squid Game being the one I had the least vested interest in? Um, is that the case for me? Maybe. I mean, like I didn't like Perla that much. She was fine. Like I didn't like how she acted at the shoots and ladders game and all that, but like I have nothing like actually against her. She's just like whatever. Yeah, I really don't care much. Yeah, Jeff was sick too. That was the thing on Fire. Jeff revealed that he was sick during this portion of the season. He was like sick for like 8 days and like didn't do rehearsals and whatever. Um, she was decent. I mean, like she did like especially in her fights with like Steven during that, like she was decent TV. But again, I don't necessarily agree with the way she handled it. Um, Season finale being a guy quitting and then a girl. By the way, oh yeah, the Trinity thing was also very strange. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was like I think that really is like the because like the final game. It's like I can at least respect what they were attempting to do. The Trinity thing for me is like really just like a complete wasted opportunity. Like that was something that like the game they had there was actually like one that could have been fun. And like at the end of the day, it's essentially random. Like it's not there's not much skill really involved in that. I mean like it's the same thing as the what was the name of the comp from Big Brother? The one they did with the wine and everything. Like it's not that different from that, but to where again, there's not actually that much skill involved in it, but could have been fun TV at least. Oh yeah, we haven't talked about that. Yeah, the 53-hour thing. By the way, having already just been talking about 3 minutes, there's no fucking way this is gonna be a normal stream. I can already assure you that. I'm already struggling. So again, I feel like yeah, I'm probably just gonna talk for like an hour, hour and a half, and then we'll probably call it a night. We'll see. But yeah, 50 premiere, 3 hours. I think that's kind of insane. Like I think a lot of people are like really being like, oh, where are they gonna show in 3 hours? Like I think 3 hours is fine. Like I mean, like it's insane they're actually doing it, but like I don't think it's gonna be a boring 3 hours. Um, like it's literally a spot where there's a 24-person cast, three tribes, like all returning players. It's like I think they're gonna have enough content. Um, so like I don't like scoff at the 3 hours like on paper, but like it is still funny that we're actually getting a 3 hour episode though. Do I think Jawan and Sage made a bad move? I think so based on what we're shown, but like I feel like we're not being shown everything. Is the sense that I'm getting. But yeah, thoughts on Alex being muted. I mean like expected like edit wise. I mean I thought it was Alex or Christina coming into the episode. Um, in terms of like the actual episode and everything, like I thought it was just very mid. I'm like I am fairly disappointed with how the season's playing out. Where I think there was a lot of promise coming into Emerge, especially once like Rizzo, Savannah, and Sophie were on the bottom. Um, but yeah, doesn't feel like we're getting like that much from that. Um, oh, okay, what stream struggle there for a second? No, whatever. Um, where like it's just like kind of like, I don't know, people cowering because of Rizzo's idol is essentially what's happening. Um, MC1 boot ranking, I think so, right? I think that's what I had. I don't have Alex 1. Um, I have Alex like, to be honest, I debated having Alex like relatively low. Um, where like I feel like I'm debating like Alex or like Jake, Alex or Jeremiah. Um, like I don't think Alex's game is particularly good. Um, like he obviously got like an unlucky break being on like the Disaster Tribe. But even then, it's like I think it's like had he not had an idol, I think he probably just goes where Jeremiah goes. Where Sophie did seem to be more loyal to Jeremiah. Um, and then like after that, it's like, does he do that much? I mean, like he gets out Nate, like he's like votes that way at least. After that, he's not even involved in the last vote, and then he goes out here. Um, if not for Jake Medevac, he stays over Jeremiah anyway. Does he? Like, do we actually know that? Like maybe. Um, like I know Jake has said in post game press that he was more loyal to Sophie than he was to Alex. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Like long, like either way, it's like at best he's like what, third in the power structure there. Yeah, people are very much openly talking about 50 spoilers on Twitter. I feel like the 50, like now that we got the news about like the 3 hour premiere and like the premiere and everything, like it's really like opened up the floodgates for like people are just openly talking about spoilers on Twitter. Like I've seen it so much. Um, so yeah, if you don't want to be spoiled, don't go on Twitter. Um, I was so disappointed it wasn't fried chicken and waffles. Like literally, my notes is fried chicken, and then in caps, no waffles. Um, to get ready for fried chicken and waffles being in the 49 review. Alex above Nate, I don't think so personally. You could definitely argue it. I think the thing is like Nate and Alex were in like similar spots in their original tribes. Um, I think Nate has shown a lot more ability to like control votes than Alex has, particularly in the post swap phase. And I think that's like the slight edge I would give to him. Um, Christina mothered slightly. Did she? Did she though? The Savannah was safe. If she did not win immunity, probably. I don't like. It's tough to say because like say the sage of it all, but like I feel like Sophie was probably with them either way. Um, Jawan is like kind of interesting. I'm not sure where Jawan is. By the way, I'm literally gonna put cough drop because genuinely, like, I'm definitely not gonna be able to stream for too long. Um, what was on fire interesting? He essentially, actually, it was really funny. Like, genuinely, it's really fun because like they talked about the poverty situation, um, and it's like funny because like Jeff was essentially like completely throwing Jeremy under the bus. um, It's like, I never said this. Jeremy said this. If you think I was trying to get Jeremy to say this, you're wrong. Like he's like so much of like the first like 5 minutes of the podcast are essentially Jeff being like, "Hey, that 1.5 winner thing, I didn't say that. Jeff, I mean not Jeremy said that." like like it's very fucking funny. You know, it's 49 and 50. That's amazing, to be honest. Jeremy's on Jeff Shitlet. No, I think he's just like, hey, if you're gonna be upset at someone, be upset at Jeremy, not me. Um, yeah, Jeff did say his Mount Rushmore now is with Tony, which like expected. I mean, like I expect him to say that now, and like actually he has said that before. Well, yeah, I don't expect Ben to be on it post like the actual airing of Winners at War. Feels like they're just giving Rizzo the game. I mean, they're certainly giving Rizzo's side the game. And to be fair to them, like they don't know about like all the other advantages. They just know about Rizzo's idol. They don't know about like knowledge is power, extra vote. But yeah, similar to Moa. Kind of. I think the issue. I don't know. I'm trying to like because like I feel like maybe it is just a difference of like me not watching Samoa live. Um, but I feel like knowing the 50 returnees already just like takes out a lot of suspense from this season. Especially because like it's being, and I think actually that's a major thing, right? Because like there's various points where like it's being edited as like, oh, Russell might go home. Like the only time is like when the idol play happens. Like that was like obvious the idol play was gonna um, work out that way. Where with 49 here, we're getting so much suspense. Like, oh, is it Rizzo? Is Rizzo going home? I'm like, well, obviously fucking Rizzo's not going home because he hasn't done anything to deserve being on 50 yet. So it's like I don't know. I feel like that's something that's definitely like on my mind through watching this season. I think next time completely spoiled what happens next episode. I mean, like I have an assumption what happens next episode. I don't like 100% know what happens next episode. Like I would assume Knowledge is Power is played, right? But we'll see. Steven wanted Christian's nachos bad, yeah, essentially. Yeah, the 10 encore episodes is interesting. Actually, also like I feel like no one has been talking about this. Like the 10 encore episodes, you realize this is like what they did. Like this is essentially what replaced Celebrity Big Brother. Like this is why we're not getting a Celebrity Big Brother season this year is because they decided, hey, we can just do something cheaper and just replay Survivor episodes. Because like that's literally what this is. Like it's literally like it's just for them to fill up time during the Winter Olympics. So it's like, yeah, it's like it's funny they're doing this. I'm interested in like seeing what exactly the 10 episodes are. Like obviously I have like an idea. Yeah, during the Winter Olympics, essentially they're like in the 2 weeks leading up to Survivor 50, they're replaying 10 episodes. Should we draft them? If we do, not tonight. I can't fucking handle a draft tonight. Maybe next time. Maybe on Sunday. We need fried chicken wolf. I think it'll be the Joe and Eva episode, right? It'll definitely be the Joe and Eva episode 48. I'm trying to think this through. Is it possible for every player to be shown in an episode? I think it can. But can you get like the martyr approach? I think you can, can't you? Because of all the returning player seasons. I mean, like, okay, let's. I just want to try this out. Oh, by the way, I found out something else really fucking funny, but whatever. I'll show this. Actually, wait, it's gonna be there anyway, right? I want to test this out. So, like, with the people on 50, like, how many episodes would they need? So you have Borneo, Australian Outback, but then you have All Stars that takes both of them. Like you could just do an All Star episode. They're not going. I think they're going to do. Actually, they're probably going to do like sure they're going to do Borneo and Here's the Villains. I think it's probably what they're going to do. But like, yeah, I'll just put it at that actually because that's what I assume they're going to do. Stephanie is on Here's the Villains, but then again, the thing is like, okay, this is a weird thing though because like you would think that they would want to show like the big episodes, right? Like they can show all 10. I think. Again, we'll piece this together. I think they can show all 10 if they really wanted to. Or like show everybody in the 10 episodes. But it's like you would want to show like some major like you would want to show like Stephanie on her own, right? Like that's literally the reason why she's here. So it's like you're not going to show that, right? You would think. Either way. I just want to see if it's theoretically possible to do this. 10, 12, 13. Well, you could do 16. I mean, Suri's on 20 anyway, but like get Ozzy. Coach is on 20. So yeah, this is literally like the first, like everyone pre-Here's Villains can be contained in just these seasons. Then you have 32. I mean, if they really want to, they could do 34 and not even do 16. Is the thing. And 35, 37, 38. And then, okay, it barely misses out, right? I think it barely, I mean, like, I don't think they're going to do 49. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, they could do 38 instead of 34. Wait, but then either way, though, you'll need Ozzy in there. So, yeah, it still have to be, like, stuff like that. 42, 40, oh, no, not 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. I don't think they're going to show 49, right? It just aired. But, like, yeah, I guess you're one off. I think. Yeah, I guess we're one off. So I think, like, either way, yeah, one of the seasons is not going to be shown. Wonder which one it is. I think that'll be even funnier. Oh, I forgot about that. Actually, we know the time slots, too, don't we? I think we know... Actually, now I think about it, isn't it only 3 90-minute time slots? Which means it can only be 3 of these 4. So, if that's the case, I think they're probably going to cut 45 or 47. Like, 48, I think, like, just to give my guess. Okay, actually, let's just do this. Like, give my... By the way, these are my notes for the... I mean, this is like, season rank for Amazing Race. But everything else is my current notes for the Rumor video, which is still happening. When will it finish? Who the fuck knows? 5 60-minute, 3 90-minute, 2 2-hour. Interesting. Huh. What are the 2-hour ones? Like premieres? I don't know. What would the 2-hour ones be? Here's the Villains premiere, maybe, but like I feel like. Okay, I mean, okay, let's just piece. So like, I think Borneo premiere. Well, I'll just put premiere. I think that has to be there, right? I think that's the obvious one. This is we're guessing the 10 episodes that are going to be replayed before 50. So like CBS is re-airing 10 episodes before 50. We're trying to predict which the 10 there are. So yeah, I mean, like, I think this, Australia and Outback, I don't think they're going to go an individual one. I don't think there is one that they would do an individual one. Borneo finale. Could be. Yeah, I know Borneo premiere is only 1 hour. Like, the finale would be a 2-hour episode. It's like, could do the finale, but the thing is, like, Jenna's not even in it. I mean, Jenna's, like, a jury speech, but, like, she's not really even in it, though. It's kind of a weird one to pick. Because, like, the point, they even say in the press release that it's, like, that highlights the players on 50. Oh, is Game Change? No, I mean, are they gonna do Advantage Geddon? I think Liz Meltdown's a contender. Maybe that's Tiffany's boot episode, right? So there is a shot. Or is that the hunt? Oh, no. Yeah, it is Tiffany boot episode, right? So, yeah, again, there's a shot of that. Let's see. Where was I at? So, again, I don't think Colby's going to get his own episode. Stephanie, again, if they do to Steph, like, if Steph gets one, actually, let's just make all this space. I think it will be the, actually, which one do you do? Do you do the Bobby John fire-making episode, or do you do the episode after, like the merge episode where she's alone? Because I think it could be either one. But like, I feel like the most notable aspect of it is her like on her own. But like, that's not until the following episode, so that's kind of a weird spot actually. Yeah, let's just say fire-making. Okay, can this work? There we go. I don't think Sri's getting an episode from Panama, right? Ozzy, I don't think he's getting an episode from Cook Islands. 60, I think, like, Eric Blindside is the one that comes to mind from 16. I feel like they would love to show that. I'm trying to think. Maybe Ozzy Blindside too. Yeah, actually, Ozzy Blindside's also a shot. All right, why is this not scrolled all the way at the bottom? I mean, the thing is, like, again, they're not going to be able to get everybody anyway. So, like, I don't know how much they actually care in retro. Like when actually piecing this together, I don't think they actually care that much about, like, oh, Ozzy has to be in this episode. Because, like, there's no way to get all 24 people anyway. So it's like, it doesn't really matter that much. I think they're just going to make, like, I think it's just going to be episodes that have people from 50 that are, like, big episodes for the show. Who do you? Okay, what episode from Heroes of Villains? Because the interesting thing about Heroes of Villains, I feel like a lot of the bigger moments don't involve the people that are on 50, right? Like Ozzy Steph's out early, and Sri's out early too, but like at least she does have an interesting like vote off. Um, Coach. Yeah, I think is it just the premiere? Maybe it is the premiere. Maybe that's the 2 hour, like one of the 2 hour ones. Because like I don't think like because like I think like on paper you would want like the Tyson boot or the double idol play, but like neither really involve 50 people, right? Um, well, I guess Colby's there. To be fair, during the double idol play, but like, but yeah, I think I'm leaning towards premiere for 20, especially if we have 2 2 hour episodes. I would lean towards the premiere. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like, are we gonna do Martyr Approach? Like, I would pick Martyr Approach, and like, I feel like if you want an episode just for Coach, like it has to be Martyr Approach. But like, I don't know if they're actually going to do it with the limited number of slots they have. But again, I'll put that down. I don't think they're doing a South Pacific episode, right? Like, even though Ozzy and Coach are there, I don't think they like South Pacific enough to bother showing a South Pacific episode. So, yeah. I assume you mean thoughts on the latest episode 49. Like mid, kind of whatever. Yeah, like I don't know if Chrissy has an episode. Like, does Chrissy have an individual episode? Why? I just think it was extremely like I feel like there's almost nothing to really say about it. It was just like by the numbers, kind of what I expected. Especially considering like we know who's on 50. It's like, well, then obviously Rizzo's not going home. It's obviously fucking Alex. Also Alex's edit has like really fucking died recently. To like, I just felt like there's no doubt for me that Alex was going home throughout the entire episode. So I feel like that was an issue. Even outside that, I don't even think the like strategy revolving around it was particularly interesting, and I don't even feel like we really saw a lot of the strategy revolving around it. Amazing Race was actually a decent episode this time around, for what it's worth. HH finale. I think that is probably the option they would go with if they are going to do one, but I have a feeling they're just not going to pick one for Chrissy. Like, I think if you're leaving a person off here, I feel like Chrissy makes the most sense to leave off, I think. 32. Like, is Co Wrong going to get an episode? Probably not, right? I think they'll just pick a Edge of Extinction episode. Yeah, maybe 38 finale for Devins might be the other 2 hour one. But yeah, 37. Yeah, I think they're going to go Jackets and Eggs. That just makes sense, right? Like, Angela's literally back for that. Mike's also in the episode. I don't remember what Christian was doing this episode, but it was probably like Brochacho related. But yeah, I think that's probably the pick. Then yeah, 38. Maybe it's the finale. Devins goes home. Aubrey's there. It's a big Devins episode too, right? That's like his idol, hiding his idols and everything. So yeah, I think it's definitely an option. Julia Boot. No, I think I don't know. I'm trying to think. Are there other 2 hour episodes that would be in contention? Because I think it makes sense to me that would be like the 20 premiere and the 38 finale if you're going to do 2 hour episodes. I don't know. We'll see. 42. I mean, like it'll be episode 3, like Jonathan ladder challenge and then Jenny boot. I think that's the obvious one they're going to pick. 45. It probably is just the Emily boot. I think. Is there another one they would go with? There's a chance it's the premiere. But no, because like, are they really gonna re-air an episode where a quit happens at the end? I don't know. Don't think they'll do Jonathan at 45. I think they'll do Jonathan. I feel fairly confident. I think this is definitely going to make air. Like, I feel very confident. Sabaya boot. Maybe. Actually, is it going to be the Kelly boot? But again, like, Dee and Emily are barely in it, though, right? It's kind of the issue that. But, like, Jeff did say that was the climax of the season. So, I mean. 42 will be the Tori boot. Obviously, they definitely want to show that from Jonathan again. Yeah, 46. Yeah, is it hide and seek or is it? I think I would lean towards Tiffany boot episode. Like it has the Liz meltdown. It's the episode where Tiffany goes home. Q's obviously a major person in it. I don't remember Charlie how much he was involved in that episode, but I think that's like what makes sense. How much did Jeff say have over? I don't know. Probably not much to be honest. Probably it's more a CBS thing if I were to guess. I don't think they're gonna do the finale for 46. 47, yeah. I think if they are gonna show an episode, it will be Operation Italy. And to me, there's no doubt with that. Like, I think it's just fairly obvious that's going to be the pick. Like, they literally have Operation Italy merch. Like, I think it'll obviously be that. And then this will obviously be the Joe and Eva moment. And I don't think they're going to pick one for 49. So how many is this? This is 12. Huh. So yeah, the issue is I need to eliminate one of these, right? Because there's only 3 90-minute episodes. That's what's tough. It's like Operation Italy only involves one player. Only involves Genevieve. And that's it. Where like the others involve multiple players. So I can kind of see that. Yeah. Will they air the 49 finale? Or like what? Like, are we actually asking that question or what? Like, by the way, I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked on the 49 review. But we'll get to it when I get to it. Yeah, just in general, I'm so fucked with the channel. Like, I'm, like, it's a bit of a mess. Especially considering this rumor video is taking so fucking long. And again, I still stand by it's, oh, where's I? Oh, okay. As they like air it as one of the legacy episodes. Imagine, like it'll be like when Amy like said, "What's the best episode in Survivor or in Big Brother history or whatever?" It was like the finale, BB26 or whatever. Also re-edit 90 episodes down to 60. I don't think they're putting this much work into this. Like I doubt they're putting that much work into it. They're literally just gonna re-air what they aired already. Like this is literally just filler content for them, for the Olympics. Who won the Squid Game draft? I mean, like the point of the draft was just who gets the finale, and through that, I think 5 people won. I don't know who got the actual winner. I didn't bother looking at that, but 5 people got points because yeah, we decided it was gonna be whoever got to the finale. Christina said mother. Where'd she say mother? I will find it. Like I will use it. But yeah, did she say it this episode? Because I didn't pay attention. Like I didn't remember that. But oh, she did. Yeah, actually, I remember now. She did say that like it's like the mother, like she like her motherly instincts or whatever, right? Yeah, yeah, the mother side. That's what it was. Yeah, yeah. I'll use that. Episode felt so fucking obvious in my opinion. I agree. Lizzo's of Survivor Maryland. Not as good as the first 2, but still strong. Pretty good. Guess they do Emily Boot or 38 finale. Yeah, I think I lean towards Emily Boot, but like that's such a big episode for D though. And like there's literally 3 people from 46, so I don't think they're taking out 46 or 48. I think it's one of these 2. Like Operation Italy is such a landmark episode to them. So I'm like again, to the point where they literally have merch about it. So I feel like my gut says they take out the Emily boot. Then I don't know. Like we need 2 2-hour episodes. Is kind of the issue. Like because like I don't know what the other 2-hour episode is. If it's not the 38 finale. Like I think the 20 premiere makes sense. I think it'll probably be the 20 premiere. Yeah, after that, I'm not sure what the other 2-hour episode will be. And I still need to get rid of one 60-minute episode, right? Which, I don't know which one they're gonna cut. I don't know. Would they cut it? Would they cut this? I don't know. I generally don't know. Everybody else knowing, yeah, I think that is for sure. I think us knowing who's on 50 is definitely playing a factor. They cut Martyr approach, maybe, but they literally even had like the thing is like even in the intro of this season, they had a shot from the Martyr approach when they didn't even show Stephanie at all, right? So like, that makes me feel like it's this. But I don't know. Like I know what was his name? Matt Van Wagenen still says like the Martyr approach is like the one of the best episodes they've ever made or whatever. So it's like I think like production at least has a very high opinion of the Martyr approach. I don't know who actually is making these decisions on like what episodes are used. Like I would assume it's more of a CBS thing, but I think production has a say. I think they would advocate for Martyr approach. Like Jeff literally calls I mean as you'll see in my Rumo video, he literally calls Tokachin's coach's season. So I don't know. I lean towards Martyr approach being there. When it's 10 episodes of 48, I mean that'll be funny. Let's see. Like, is there doing a what if final threes were 2 losing finalists? At some point. I don't know. At this point, I really don't know what I'm doing with the channel, if I'm being honest. In terms of like what exactly I'm making in the near future. Like I know what I'm making for the rest of the year. After that, I'm kind of like, I just don't know where I'm currently at. We'll see. Either way, that probably won't be the first idea I do anyway. But like, in terms of like what exactly I'm making after the videos for this year, I generally don't know right now. Yeah, Advantage Geddon, that is an option. Yeah, is it Advantage? But then I feel like they would want to show Rick Devens though, because like Advantage Geddon is a 2-hour episode. The thing is, like, I feel like Advantage Geddon would be easier for them to do if it was like a 1-hour episode. Because like it's weird that like to show all of Advantage Geddon when like Surie's only in the first like Surie and Aubrey, like they're only the first like what hour of the episode. The rest of it's like they're already out. So it's kind of like a weird thing to do, right? I did see Bojang dragging Adrian. That was funny. Why wouldn't they cut the Martyr approach? I just think they love Coach and they love the Martyr approach in particular. If the colonists never flipped in the greatest empire of the world, obviously that would be there. Is Rizzo gonna become Xander? Never need to play his idol. Could see it. Definitely could see it. They show the Traitors episode. That's obviously something CBS would definitely do. Use this in. All right, let's see if this will crash my computer. By the way, OBS literally crashed when I. Oh, this is him singing the song. I mean, yeah, I could. I think I actually probably will. Oh, I just realized this was muted the entire time. Not that it fucking matters. Think we'll ever get an IOI 41, 43, 44 returning? I think we'll get 44. Like, I think Carolyn will come back at some point. 41, 43, IOI, don't know. I think that's very possible to not happen at this point. Who's playing the best in 49? That's an interesting question at this point, to be honest. Like, maybe Jawan? I generally don't know. I think it's a tough spot. Like, I would have said Steven before this episode, but now Steven obviously just got blindsided. The snake. I guess it is the snake. I mean, just check Dalton Ross or Mike Bloom. Like, they posted it. Like, it was a couple days ago. He's playing the worst 4-9 game. Probably Christina? Maybe? No. Tough to say, really. Yeah, I think with Savannah, like Savannah is obviously someone that like maybe would have been voted out last round. But I think like where the current game currently stands, like she's not in a terrible spot. Definitely not Jawan. He just ruined his positioning. Is his position ruined yet? I don't feel like his position's ruined yet. like as is. Like the thing is, like I think this move makes a lot more sense. Again, it's still not great, but like it makes a lot more sense without the knowledge of these advantages in play. Um, am I underwhelmed with Savannah's game? No, yes ish. I think game wise, she's probably what I expected. Like obviously, I wish she didn't need to be like I wish last round didn't happen where she needed to win immunity seemingly, but outside that, there's no way that's true. Jeff Probst's retiring after 50. I mean, like literally, Jeff has pretty much already said, yeah, we're already planning for 51 and everything. It's definitely not true. Um, by the way, also the rumors about Sophie S. Like having pre-gamed with the people that got cut also got debunked. Which also like obviously because like Sophie S. literally was saying in her like interviews that like she's like being super strict about things and everything. We're like, because she doesn't want to be kicked off again or whatever, like last time. So it's like, again, like I thought it was pretty fucking clear that Sophie S didn't like wasn't pre gaming with the other people, but whatever. I think actually the Sophie S thing to me, I think it's very strange how people are still talking about how purple Sophie S is when like Sophie S just isn't purple anymore. Um, and like it's still an issue with the editing, the fact that like because she was so purple early on, then obviously at this point like she's not going to win the game. But I think it is really dumb the fact that people are still talking about it as if, oh, I still know nothing about Sophie. Sophie isn't even on the show. When like she has been on the show quite a fucking bit the last like 3 episodes. But whatever. And one with Savannah as a character, not really. I mean, like again, like I think in a spot where like, knowing who she replaced on 50, I would have picked that person way over like Savannah. But like Savannah on her own right's fine. Like I think she's an okay villain. I like Savannah more than Rizzo. Like Savannah gives more on the show than Rizzo does. I don't like. To me, Rizzo's just another Charlie. Like he's just so bland. Like he's fine. Like he's a likable guy, but he doesn't really provide anything to me. Like he's just there. Um, Starting to see the reason why Rizzo's on 50. I mean, I get why he's on 50. Like I get why they picked him. I just don't agree. Like especially like him over Andy. It's like I would have definitely picked Andy over Rizzo. That's not even a debate to me. Challenge does another 10-minute fight. Well, that's something. Again, Rizzo's fine. Like he just like I don't know. He doesn't really pop for me. He just seems like a normal guy. Thinking how the rest of 49 and 50 go, do I think Savannah and Rizzo have a chance to be in my top 15 of all time? This chance, obviously. I think 49 is a great start off point for them. But obviously there's still a chance. That is true. We did hear that Alex is playing both sides. That is a reality. Yeah, I definitely would have picked both of the people that they cut over Rizzo and Savannah. But like, I at least get why Savannah is there, and I get why Rizzo's there also. But like, I think with Rizzo, to me, it's like he just feels like another Charlie. Like, do we need another Charlie on the cast? I don't even know we need Charlie himself on the cast. By the way, also I like dude, my fucking I love my Rumo video. Like straight up, I fucking adore my Rumo video. It's like by far my favorite video I've ever made. Like there's so many like little things in that video that just make me laugh. And it's like I don't know how many people will actually find it funny, but I find it really funny. Where I do have a section trashing Charlie for how boring he is. Because that was actually something that happened. Was it relevant to actually tell in the video? No, it wasn't. But did I want to tell it in the video? Yes. But you know what? Like, it's not even that. It's literally not important at all. But literally, like, what the night that his RHAP podcast came out for the 48, it was like the episode before the finale. He did an RHAP interview with Rob. And like the Discord was like, oh my god, we need to listen to this because again, like who knows what Charlie's gonna say about 50. So I was like, okay, I'll fucking live react to it on Discord. And it was the most fucking boring interview I've listened to my entire fucking life. And what's funny is I actually re-listened to it, and it's actually not as bad as I originally remembered. But it was funny though. I just like constantly trashed the fucking interview, like as it was happening. I'm gonna try to find it. I should have it here actually. Actually, let's do this real quick just in case. Um, where is the actual thing? Here, here, here. Um, this. Okay. Um, which screen is it? I forgot what I have this screen. Um, yeah, I'll do this one. Where is it in here? Oh, here, the Charlie. Yeah, it's literally just like these were my posts during it. It's Charlie interview is so boring so far, dude. Charlie is so boring. I regret everything I said about Charlie. How this man get on 50? This is all Maria's fault. I'll be honest. I completely zoned out during the Charlie interview. Missed everything he said in the last 20 minutes. Charlie said he has nothing going on. Hopefully, he's telling the truth. Um, Charlie interview is finally over. That was a waste of 2 hours of my life. Again, that's the commentary you need on this Charlie interview. Um, Maria should take in his spot. I wouldn't have been like legacy wise. I think like Charlie has a bigger legacy than Maria, but also like I think Maria maybe would have been more interesting. Um, do I have anything new here to show since last time? Which also like to talk about the 50 Rumor video. I'm still working on it. Obviously, I was not able to work on it much today. Like genuinely, I was so sick today. Like it's a miracle I'm even streaming right now. Like I literally slept for like 3 hours midday because I was just like feeling so fucking awful. So I did not get much done today. What am I at? I'm on May 21st. Fried chicken and waffles is definitely there. You're gonna see a lot of fried chicken and waffles. Um, but I'm on May 21st. The cast comes out May 28th. The cast leak was on May 23rd. So I'm like close. I literally I'm past the Phillips situation. I've edited the entirety of the Phillips situation. Um, I'm right at the point where Drop Your Buff said that there's a seismic whatever. Essentially when they first implied that Mike White was gonna be on, is where I'm at right now. I talk about 50 castmate spoiling a 49 person. What do you mean by that? Are you talking about the Angelina thing, or are you talking about something different? I have added the Andy meltdown to the video. Fuck you, Brad Culpepper's in the video. Sierra Easton voting for her mom is in the video. What else is there? I use this a lot. Like I won't be able to replay it here because I fucked up the actual like video itself. I had to like up the audio and everything on the in the video, like the actual like edited video. But this is the coach saying that he's not gonna be on Survivor 50. That video is so fucking funny in retrospect. Which I was live on SCG. I regret that. 100%. I regret. I should have went live. I can think if I have any regrets in the history of the channel, that is the regret that I did not go live during the 50 cast, like when it was being dropped. Like I really should have. But what else is there? Boston Red Sox, that from Russell, that's in there. Yeah, I guess nothing else that great. I think I showed already a lot of it. How many times did I play the video of Steph ranting about Liza? A decent amount. Not like it's not the most used video. Oh, I forgot. Survivor Michigan is gonna be in my video briefly, but like I do have a Survivor Michigan moment. Actually, I forgot. Is the audio on? Okay, it is. I have this.
At long last, here it is. And I'd like a little reminder, you can't rush perfection.
And Survivor Michigan is gonna be in my video. I do. Oh yeah, I use fuck you, Eliza for AU. Is there an Eliza on AU? If there is, then I will. Yeah. Are Joanna Sage on the bottom now? Not that they're on the bot. Like I think still, like Steven and Christina are on the bottom. I don't think like. I think if they don't flip next round, then it's not looking great, right? They did use Star Wars music. Which, yeah, that is what's in the background. I just want to see, like, how fucked is the audio in this? I think it's pretty fucked.
So there's been a lot of talk about Survivor Season 50. And I get messages every day. People ask me, am I going to go on Season 50?
Okay, that was so loud. I did not realize it was that loud. Also, I don't know how loud it was for you, but it was very loud for me. I thought it was the opposite issue. Maybe it's these. I think it's these that are the opposite issue. That's, like, so soft. That had to, like, really fucking increase it in the actual video itself. These are the clips of Coach, like the podcast that Coach was on that we thought he was bitter from. That, like, these are like the proof that he wasn't bitter at all, which is so fucking funny. The Bob, I mean, this is just a picture. This is just a still image of her with the Bob. AU is also starting to get spoiled. Oh, really? I haven't seen any AU spoilers yet. We'll see if that ends up happening. Yeah, I think everything else here is, like, not that interesting to show. Is there stuff at the top? Yeah, not really. Tracy 4, what about? Someone on 50 posted 50 premiere date promo and it shows a 49%. Oh, that's actually really fucking funny. That's a thing. 3-hour premiere just for the Bob. I mean, there's some spoilers for Traitors. I've seen, like, minor spoilers for Traitors. Do I say fuck ass Bob? No, I don't. And I will never say that. Someone on AU is part of the challenge community, is friends of Pink Rose and Gamer. That is... Oh, someone on... Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I know minor spoilers for Traitors. Like, I know one early boot for sure, and then, like, I know other, like, minor things. But, like, I don't know the winner. I don't know who... Like, I have an idea of who makes it deep, but I don't know who actually makes it deep. And, like, yeah. Like, I know some stuff. When do people realize Rome spoiled 47? Immediately after his boot. Yeah, this is also the thing. Like, I'm debating on, like, adding in more timestamps like that of, like, hey, this is what was happening when this happened. But I don't know. I think it's a bit much. But I might do that. We'll see. So, again, like, essentially, like, what I'm doing right now is the first draft. I am going to rewatch it again and then, like, add in the minor things I have in my mind into it, which won't be much. Like, it's literally just, like, probably some clips here and there, and then, like, maybe something like that of, like, hey, this was the day that Rome spoiled the 47. Like, Survivor 47. Should I do that? The problem is that it's so early on in the process, I don't even know if it... Actually, I think it literally is the day... Yeah, I remember, I actually looked this up. The day that Redmond said that, that calls were out, like, the very beginning of the video, is the day, I believe, after the Rome boot episode. So it literally is the day that Rome spoiled Survivor 47. Yeah, what was it? Tez? Was that their name? See Christian's RGB interview. I've not finished it. Seems that he thinks Brizzo's a bad player. I mean, I think based on what we've seen of Rizzo so far, I don't think he's the greatest. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, his Alex thing, maybe that was, like, very effective. I think outside that, a lot of his game is just all talk. Like, I think, like, last round, it's like, you didn't really do anything that great. Like, that was really just, like, your idol kind of saving yourself. This round, okay, maybe he did do something, but, no. Yeah, I'm talking about Physical Asia yet, which, I've seen a lot of controversy over it. I personally don't care that much. Is there something sketchy there? Probably, yeah. I think it is pretty sketchy. But I'm happy with the result personally. Like, it's kind of what I wanted in the sense that, like at least I know these people. But yeah, MC overplaying, and then also it's like I feel like almost nothing Rizzo actively did that round really, like, factored into him saving himself. Do I actually think it was rigged? I don't know. It definitely, like, looking at the challenge, like that Quest 5, I think it's definitely very sketchy. Do I care? Not really. I don't think the rest of the game was rigged. At all. And like even at Quest 5, it's like rigged, maybe a wrong term. I don't know. Like it's like, did they give Korea lighter things? Maybe. Like it definitely feels weird. Like when we're looking at the footage, like why did Korea have such an easy time like lifting up their door, than the other two, like especially like Mongolia, like Japan. I kind of get. Like Japan is like a like less of a brute strength sort of team. Where like I kind of get how they wouldn't get it up. But like the fact that Mongolia like had to like create this entire like contraption to get the door up, and Korea had like no struggles at all. I think that was definitely questionable. Then also like the battering ram seemed to be lighter for them too, right? Where like with the battering ram, it's like it took like 4 people for like Team Mongolia to carry it. Yet like Team Korea, it's like 2 of the women carried it on their own. So it's like, I don't know. It definitely feels sketchy. Do I care? No, I don't. But it does feel sketchy. I have not watched much Laced Up Lauren straight up. I think I've literally only watched 1 episode of Maze Race 15. Like I was like halfway through the premiere last time. I finished the premiere. That's literally where I'm at. So I don't know. Like it's fine. It's a cast that I'm like, who the fuck are these people? I don't remember like half these teams. But it's okay so far. I think it's like kind of middle of the road for me, right? Maze Race 15 from memory. I had not watched the Kathy. Like actually, I scrolled through it. I like scrolled through it to see if there was any talk about 50, and I didn't really see much, so I was just like, okay, I'll move on. Was the 1,000 player Beast Game player ranking happening? Obviously. I don't think the entire game was rigged for sure. Like I think again, it was Quest 5 potentially rigged to get Team Korea to the final round, maybe. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Like, I don't think they rigged the final round. Like, I could see where like Physical Asia wanted Korea to at least make the final round. I think that is a thing that is possible. Do I think they wanted, like, do I think they guaranteed Korea to win? No, I don't. But I think once we got to this like individual like setup like we had here, again, it would not shock me if they did rig it. But I also don't. Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter if they did or not. It's like whatever. Gonna be able to get my 49 coverage done before the end of the year. We'll see. I generally don't know. I'm still debating over what I want to do after the room removal video is done. So with the room removal video, I was gonna try to have it done by Friday. I don't think that's happening at this point. I dare I say, I think like next Wednesday at this point. And like we'll see. I might have jury duty. I still don't know about that. But tomorrow I'm gonna be busy pretty much all day. Friday I think I'm free the entire day. Weekend is normal, and then even then next week's fucking Thanksgiving and everything, so it's like I don't know what's going on there. So I don't know. Again, hopefully I'll have the video done soon. The thing is, like with this video, I'm not willing to compromise at this point. I think for me with this video, it's like I want this to be the best video I've ever made. I'm not really going to compromise on that. It's like, it is what it is. Like, however long it takes, it's going to take. I'll compromise more in the Amazing Race 38 review. I'll compromise more in the Survivor 49 review. But with this video in particular, like, I'm going all out. Like, this is, like, yeah, this is going to be by far the most work I put into an individual video. It's not even close. But, yeah, after this, I'm debating on... Do I focus on 49 first before Maze Race 38? Which is going to be a bit weird because Maze Race 30 ends first, right? Ends a week before, I believe. So it is a spot where like I might not have the 30. Like if that is the if I miss out on the 38 review, it won't be coming out until January at that point. Which is a bit weird. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how. I think maybe I'll start working on it. And then we'll see where I'm at the beginning of December. I think by the time December starts, at that point, I'll be like, well, I kind of have to start working on the Survivor review. Because Survivor review is more important in the grand scheme of things. Like, when we're on Maze Race or Survivor, that's not even a debate. Like, Survivor by a lot by like, I don't know, way more. I don't know how this 49 review is gonna go, considering who the fuck gives a shit about 49. But like, yeah, like it definitely is, like by a lot. Who would I vote for if I was on the jury in real life? What? Like, yeah, because that would obviously be so different. I mean, again, what a great concept. Oh yeah, we haven't talked about Traders Canada either. Yeah, I'm kind of just disappointed with Traders Canada at this point. I think it's just like, I don't know. I really don't care anymore, to be honest. Like losing Kevin, losing Omer, it's like, I mean, like again, Venus goes on the win, that'll be cool, but like, yeah, I really don't care anymore. Yeah, like Coco's game's kind of fucked. It's just like, eh. I think Amazing Race, I'm gonna go up to 40 for sure. After 40, I think I'll reevaluate, but I'll definitely go up to 40. Decide if someone is guilty or innocent based on how much dominance they showed. Again, I can't wait. Like generally, like if I get picked for jury duty, like I'm not gonna be picked for the jury, right? Like unless it's like one where like you're automatically on the jury. I feel like there's almost no way I'm getting picked for the jury, but it is still gonna waste a day. Like I'm still gonna spend like an entire day at the courthouse or whatever, which is annoying, but whatever. Kevin ruined the season, kinda. Yeah, that is kind of what happened. Preview Trace Canada is hinting Coco Boot. Like I mean, I would suspect a Coco Boot, but maybe it's like too obvious now. But I don't know. Time to do remove those for other returning seasons. I'll be honest, I have thought about it, but like, I don't know. It's kind of weird because like I think with this one it's very different considering I was part of it. Like I am like involved in this story, where like the other ones obviously I'm not involved in those. So through that, like also like the research process for them would also take forever. But I think it could be interesting. Like I feel like if I do those videos, like that would definitely be a like post like 50 video. Where I mentioned this last stream that I am seriously considering post 50 to like really shake up things. Where right now I'm still trying to do like the half measure. I'm still trying to like, okay, one video a week. Yeah, like still try to keep with like similar content. I think post 50 at this point, I'm kind of leaning towards just kind of like doing like kind of more the Athanamail sort of route, which is like make mostly big videos and whenever they're done, they're done. But we'll see. We'll see. Retiring, obviously. Yeah, quality over quantity, essentially. Apparently Tyson took coach's spot like 3 weeks before that season. Oh, we're talking about Blood vs. Water? That's interesting. Like I knew coach was like asked for that season and everything. I didn't know that. Like Tyson took his spot. Finale Squid Game. I didn't love it. Like the actual finale itself I thought was pretty shit. I still think the season as a whole was pretty strong. I think I like season 1 by the end more. I think. I don't know. But still. How's my mental health? Fine right now, to be honest. Like generally if I was not sick right now, if I didn't have jury duty, I feel like I'd be perfectly fine right now. I feel like yeah, I've felt the best I have in a while. Do I need therapy? Probably. I probably should do therapy at some point. But all things considered, I'm doing pretty good right now. They'll get a redo of the top 10 non-winning one-time player. I mean, maybe I would still redo that. I don't know. J Maya versus D. I mean, I would never not vote for J Maya. So, the Team Mongolia might have thought was rigged for Team Korea. Maybe. Like, I mean, like, I don't think. I would think Team Japan would have more of an issue than Team Mongolia. Because I don't think the final did not seem rigged. Like in any way. Like I think the only way it would be rigged is if they lied about like the weights. But even then, like Korea was like very much struggling through that. So it's like, I don't know. I think of the final games, like there's not much too rigged there. The Quest 5 though, I think is the spot where like there could be some wonkiness there. How many do I have in the back burner? Not much at this point. That's kind of why I'm saying that's like, I'm kind of fucked. Like literally, I have right now. Well, actually, I'll open up the spreadsheet. Let's do this just to not dox myself, or make sure I don't dox myself. Can this open? But yeah, not much right now. Like I think I have like what, like 7-ish videos actually done that aren't the Australian Survivor. Oh, I never even like updated the spreadsheet for the video coming out today. I kind of forgot about that. By the way, that's doing shit, but that's fine. But yeah, it's doing really bad, but that is fine. The part 2 of Australian Survivor. I take the month of January off. I could theoretically. I probably still won't. Like I mean, I think January. It depends on like where. Like either way, I have these videos. Oh wait, did I not switch it back? Okay, cool. I'm dumb. I pushed the wrong one. This one. That's what I meant to do. But yeah, like this is my spreadsheet for the channel and everything. It's like, so how many do I have done right now? I have only 10 videos actually done, and one of them's like the all parts thing for Australian Survivor. Which one is it in? Is it in this one? So these are the ones I have recorded. This is like a nothing video. Like I have to completely rework this video post 50. The casting Survivor old school, but recasting 40, my experience in Metaphor, my experience in Death Stranding 2, obviously 2 very important videos. Guatemala player ranking, which I'll be editing after the Rumo video, but that'll be a very quick process. And then main match deathmatch ranking for the Genius. Those are videos that like I have recorded already. These are ones that I have like a done if I like I need to record these, but like I don't know when I'm getting to it. Which like even though these are not like important videos in the grand scheme of things. What's funny about 49 review? I haven't started it yet. And like I'm not even like actually that close to starting it either. So it's not looking great. I'm trying to remember actually. Are we only 2 weeks away? We're only 2 weeks away from when the room reveal is meant to come out. I didn't realize it was that close. I have not started the Panama retrospective either. Which that will come out eventually. I mean, like, that'll be more of a priority. I haven't updated the spreadsheet in a while, actually. I need to, because obviously this is past that date. I don't know when the fuck I'm ever getting around to doing a Power Ranger retrospective. These videos are probably just not happening at this point. At least not then. I'll probably still make the Sasuke video. My Year in Gaming I'll probably still make, but that'll be like something for the back burner. Like essentially these are the back burner videos right now. Like these are videos that it's like I've not started working on at all, and these are what I mean to start working on when I get caught up on things. Yeah, I did see that. Zach was the alternate for the Anonymous. Is like even the poster for the season, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I generally don't know what I'm doing at this point. I do need to do a new scheduling video, and like it'll essentially be completely reworking like everything. I'll wait until I'm caught up with the 49 review to do that. But yeah, yeah. Essentially, where I'm at right now though is I'm probably gonna have this done next week. I'm gonna have this done, and then it'll almost be December by that point, right? So like maybe like I'm gonna try to get as much done with the 38 review as possible. If I can get that done in a week, that'll be cool. And then 49 review again, like really just kind of rush that too. I don't know. Have clip of Nicole puking. I don't know if her puking. I might avoid that one. I think I might have her like Jeremiah spitting or her spitting in Jeremiah's face. I might have that one though. But yeah, okay. I still have the fucking wheel thing open. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter what I show, does it? I guess we'll go back to this. I don't know. Saying that both Mongolia and I assume mean Korea. Yeah, that's pretty insane, right? It's literally at the same time. Thoughts? What is it? Actually, I guess I'll show this. I guess. What is this? Will it load? Can this computer not be so shitty? There we go. They're both two-time winners. If you disagree, you're a misogynist, obviously. Again, known misogynist here. We'll have the clip of Annie holding a gray sparkly dildo named Jake at her con. What the fuck? Is that a thing? I didn't even know that was a thing. The thing is, like, genuinely, I don't think I have that much to say about 49, is the thing. Like, I think there's definitely a shot for the 49 reviews, not as long as, obviously, what the other ones have been recently. Because, like, even with this season, like, I don't have much to say in terms of, like, because, like, with 48, even though 48 was short in the RS, like, a lot of the talk in that video was, like, Edgic related, right? Like, Edgic of, like, why I think Kyle's winning at it is weird. Why I think Joe's edit was much better. It's like, there's a lot to talk about there, but this season is like, I don't even think there's that to talk about. And like, obviously 50 plays a factor in that, but like, I just generally have not been like I'm focusing on like analyzing this season as much. Is that Squid Game? I would say Viper probably. But a chance of Mark. That's his name, right? Plus Game Award nominations. I mean, I'm surprised, but like kind of pleasantly so that Ghost of Yotei didn't get nominated. Not a shot against Ghost of Yotei necessarily, but like more so that like they gave like Kingdom Come Deliverance a shot there. Considering I hear that game's very good. Outside that is like the Game of the Year noms at least like were pretty expected. I think that was like the one spot that was like up for grabs. Where like obviously Xbox 33 is going to win, so it's like whatever. Death Stranding 2 is obviously going to get nominated. Hollow Knight was definitely going to get nominated. Oh yeah, Split Fiction was the other one. Yeah, Split Fiction was the other one that was like close, right? Like it was like that final spot was Kingdom Come, Ghost of Yotei, or Split Fiction. And I am surprised they went with Kingdom Come, but from what I've heard about it, it's very good. So it's like I don't necessarily hate the pick. What else is there? I know Lost Records got nominated for Games for Impact, but that's expected. Actually, I guess I could just look up the nominations, right? If I really want to. Well, I guess they're cutting out things like Mid-Season Power Ranking for AU or Panama Player Ranking. No, because those are like the easiest videos to make. I mean, I guess the timing of Mid-Season Power Rankings kind of fucked with AU, but like those videos are very easy to make. Like genuinely, like those are easy to make, and also they do fine enough. Well, I guess Panel Player Rankings have whatever, but like I think it's like a tradition to make that video at this point. But yeah, like Mid-Season Power Ranking stuff like that, like it's not that hard to do them, so it's like those will probably still stay. The reality is like the issue really stems from like these big retrospectives, right? And then like reviews that take so long to make. But things like I still want to do them. Yeah, I'll look up the nominations. So like, I don't know exactly what I'm doing for like early next year, but we'll see. Like I'm still gonna cover Traders for sure. Obviously 50. Like have to. Wait, I'm an idiot. What the fuck am I doing? Why did I just looked up my own channel for like no reason instead of looking at the Game Awards? By the way, I did see like what was it? I saw like what AI said on my channel, which I found kind of like it's not funny, it's maybe not the right term, just kind of like whatever, but Actually, I want to see. I want to look it up again. Actually, uh, like what does it say here? Oh, this is actually different this time. I just want to see like what is the Google AI? What does it say about my channel? Um, let's see. Is a content creator who discusses reality TV, primarily Survivor and Big Brother, and video games on YouTube and Twitch. That's fair. Creator is known for in-depth analysis, rankings, and reviews of shows like Survivor, Big Brother, Amazing Race, Challenge, and Traders. The videos often offer a specific perspective on gameplay, valuing agency and control in the game. Which actually, I think that's kind of insane. That actually like knows that. Streams gameplay and discusses about various video games. Features analytical videos including long-form season and player rankings. Streams casually, often discussing reality TV while playing games, and streams are generally held at night. There's a separate VOD channel where he posts. I mean that's fair. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's just fair. Yeah, all right, yeah, Game of the Year noms. Again, like here, I think like everything here is expected. Like Hades, I kind of forgot about Hades 2, genuinely. But I should have expected, like I think when thinking about it, I wasn't thinking about Hades 2, but like it's obvious that Hades 2 would be nominated. Yeah, everything there's expected. Game direction. So what didn't get nominated here? Like Hollow Knight, Donkey Kong, and Kingdom Come, right? Which that's fair. I mean, like the thing is, like I'm just assuming Expedition 30 is just gonna win everything anyway. If it knows my social security number, I hopefully not. Narrative, this is fair. Like Silent Hill, I feel like it getting nominated for best. Like I knew it was supposed to be good, but I feel like it getting nominated does make me want to play it now. Yeah, I hear Yote's story is pretty decent. So yeah. Art direction, I think this game, like Keeper, like the game I'm playing, like I would normally be playing. The fact that Keeper didn't get nominated, I think is like kind of a travesty because I think this game, like art direction wise, is insane. But like, I get it. I get the noms. I'm like, I don't know Hades well enough to know if that should have got nominated. And like Silk Song, same thing. It's just kind of like I don't know. But like the others, I could see it. Score and music makes sense. I forgot about Death Stranding 2 though. The thing is like, Expedition 33 I think will win and it should win. But also Death Stranding 2 soundtrack is also really fucking good. So it's kind of a shame that Death Stranding 2 can't win. But also, like, Expedition 33 should win. I don't give a shit about audio design. It's like, whatever. Performance. I find it funny how Troy Baker got nominated for Indiana Jones. Which, like, obviously, like, Indiana Jones came out at the end of last year, and they just kind of forgot about it here. But I find it funny that of all the awards, like, it's Troy Baker getting nominated for it. Where it's like, I feel like he was better in Death Stranding 2 than he was in Indiana Jones. Either way. And yeah, no Death Stranding 2 noms, which I think is shocking to me. I'm shocked Norman, and not that Norman Reedus had that great of a performance, but I assumed Norman Reedus would get nominated. Like kind of like Charlie Cox here, where like I assumed they would just want Norman Reedus there. So like I'm shocked that he didn't get nominated just for that. Like just so they can get Norman Reedus to the event. But yeah, yeah, I'll still do like that's a video I would still be willing to do is like the biggest GOAT of every season. Games for Impact. I don't like. I've only played Lost Records. I'm gonna play South by Midnight soon. We'll see. I never even heard of Consume Me or Despelete. I actually looked this up though. It's like a first person, like autobiography sort of game. Maybe I'll play it eventually. Wonderstop. I forgot this game came out. Like this was developed by the people that made Stanley Parable, right? I forgot this game came out, which is probably not a great sign for it. Independent game. I mean, like, doesn't matter. Expedition 32 is going to win anyway. But also, like, maybe I'll give these other games a shot at some point. I know I actually installed Ball X Pit. Do you just call it Ball Pit? I don't know. I still need to play more Blueprints. Dispatch only getting nominated for best indie game. Like, did it get nominated for anything else? Like, I think that's kind of shocking considering. I guess it's like so recent, but like, I feel like there's a lot of praise for it, right? A lot of people are playing it. So we're like, also like, I know people want Aaron Paul nominated, right, for best performance. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't get more noms, but also it's like so recent that maybe that harmed it. I don't give a shit about I don't give a shit about all these. This is also just kind of an arbitrary award. This is to this is obviously going to go to Expedition 33. Haven't seen that Obsidian got 2 noms, and both of them for like didn't get nominated like any other award. And yeah, I really don't give a shit about these other. I forgot the Alters is considered a strategy sort of game. Yeah. Hopefully, Last of Us doesn't win. I don't know why I want to win because I don't like. Are any of these supposed to be good? Like Until Dawn was supposed to be very mid, also, right? I don't remember. Was Minecraft movie supposed to be good? But like, I just don't want Last of Us to win just for my own thing. Which Dispatch was in 2026 awards? I thought it would. I kind of forgot that it would be in this one. Like I thought it would be too late, but I guess not. And like obviously this is going to GTA 6. So, yeah. It's Kevin Jacobs, the Dan Gheesling of the Traders, essentially. Yeah. I think his game before he blew up his game was better than Dan's, but obviously his blow up was worse. Yeah, it's the horse derby game, right? Hopefully that does win. Mobile game. How long will the US player ranking take? It'll probably take a while, but like it actually won't be that bad, like comparatively. Like they're definitely like considering I'm gonna make a meal of it. The fact that like I'm gonna make like how many videos out of it, like it'll be fine. Like pace wise. The yeah, like the thing is like it's just that these like retrospectives and whatever, they just take so much more time because it's like involves watching the season, taking all the notes, condensing all the notes, figuring out what exactly I want to say for everything, recording that, which also takes a while, and then also editing it, which also takes a while. It's just like the process is so much longer than like the player ranking where like there's not as much prep involved. I actually really the thing that took the longest amount of time was the thumbnail. Like that actually probably took like just as much time as like I don't know, like it took like probably the most time considering like what it is, I guess. Like all the games on backlog now. All the games nominated. What the fuck is this game? I didn't even know that was a game. I forgot about Arc Raiders. People are saying that Arc Raiders should win, right? Oh, I'm dumb. I don't have this open. An expert streamer. Okay, there. Am I gonna bother? Like, how many of these am I actually gonna bother playing? What is Ghost Town? I don't know what Ghost Town is. I forgot Megabonk. Well, Megabonk's not nominated anymore, right? But okay. Yeah. It's a VR game now. Yeah, probably won't play then. Was this
Oh my gosh, we're back again.
Okay, yeah. What the fuck is that? Generally, I don't. Have I ever watched the Angel Cake video? I don't know if I ever have. Wait, you mean 27 or do you mean 21? I assume you mean 27 because that's the most recent one. Wait, literally the end of the video?
And the top 5 seasons of the show. Here's my full rankings of the.
Oh, it's just one of the like the list. The thing is, I don't remember my rankings. I disagree with the bottom two. Like, Battle of the Seasons being that low is insane to me. Like, I don't get how people hate that season. Midnight Walk, I think, is the only one that could be played without VR. Oh, are those all the, like, VR nominations? Is that what it is? Let's see, Once Upon an Island video that Sophie S was part of their preaching. I'm not shocked that he would post that. I know he made a video about it, but also like we know it's not true at this point, right? Also like I assumed that wasn't true. Wait, what is this about LASIK? Let's see. load. I would die. I think I would die for him. Okay. Like, why'd they respond to this? Like, I feel like that seems very random. That's the tweet they respond to. Oh, you know, I get what you were saying about the VR nominations. Like, of the VR nominations, like, that's the only one that can be played without VR is what you meant, right? Challenge 2000 at 24? I feel like that's insane. And again, I don't remember the seasons well enough. Specifically the early seasons. But also, yeah, that feels insane. I think Extreme Challenge is better than Challenge 2000, right? I mean, like the top, it's like, I get it. Like, these are fine. Like, what's the first, like, bad pick? Actually, I'm surprised you guys did that high. I think these are fine. It's fine. I think this is, like, too low for my taste, but, like, I get it. Same with Final Reckoning. I get it. This is, like, to each their own. I get why people would like that season. I guess it really is just Challenge 2000 being that high. It's kind of like the spot where I'm like high. I don't know. Where am I on? Like, I think, like, the island, I think I have, like, around here, if I remember right. Like, I have it, like, in the, like, 30 range-ish. A season where Frank can't be bottom 2. I agree. And that automatically puts it above. I'm higher on Blind's Final Reckoning and World War II. Battle Seasons is top 5. I don't remember where I had it, but it's definitely top half, right? Like, Battle the Season is a generally good season. Like, it's a generally, like it gets icky. And I think that's a lot of the reason why people don't like it. It's a mix of that and then also the fact that it's like it's mostly new people, right? So like a lot of the like challenge staples aren't on that season, so that's also a factor. But they have a top 10. I mean, like, yeah, I would stand by it. Like, I think it's a very good season. Where I know let's see. Actually, can I remember my top 10? Is 49 worse than 48? I think so, to be honest. At this point. Hates ickiness and strategy. What the fuck does that mean? They hate strategy on the challenge. But actually, I just realized this on the site's rewatchability. Rider, that's fair. Spice Analogy, that's fair. Gauntlet 3's not. I think Gauntlet 3 is pretty rewatchable. Actually, Gauntlet 3 is too low. Not that it's like the best season in the world, but like it's definitely like around here, right? Gauntlet 2. I kind of get, like, I don't agree with some of these like other ones being so low, but like I kind of get it though. But yeah, it's like I think like the season he has towards the top, I think those are fine. It's more so just like the placement of some of these that like towards the bottom that I would more so criticize. Savannah's more modern than anything out of 48. Yeah, I'd agree with that, but I also don't think there's a single round of gameplay in this season that has been like that interesting. Non-gamer friend just finished watching Last of Us season 2, and when I asked what was looking forward to season 3, it said Ellie killing Abby is my number one thing. I mean, dude, Neil Druckmann's gone. Dude, imagine they fucking take it. Imagine they kill Abby. I think that'd be funny. Need to rewatch Inferno 2. Do I? I've like Inferno 2. I've actually watched more than most seasons. Right? I've watched it. That's one of the few seasons I've watched 3 times. I feel like the Ruins might be too low. The Ruins, like the thing is, like, the Ruins, I don't think is great, but it does have some great moments in it. But it's a very icky season. So if you don't like ickiness, then like you're definitely going to put it pretty low. Top 5? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever have a top 5. What if Ellie dies? Do you imagine they kill Ellie? Like, that'd be funny. Dude, imagine Craig Mazin's just like, oh my god, thank God we got rid of that fucking Neil Druckmann. Now I can finally kill Ellie. I agree. Ruins episode 2 is definitely one of the best of all time. Like that is an insane episode. I think a lot of season though is really just this like the champions demolishing the challengers, and like the champions also just like not coming off particularly well, to where like I feel like yeah, that's kind of the bad part about the season. We should have like Kenny and Evan just being dicks as they always are, and it's like, I don't know. When Abby replaces Skylar White, the thing is like, do people care enough about Last of Us anymore for that to even happen? 38 review is going to be a Saturday video. Family edition probably won't be though. Yeah, the entire like west of it all is a great like story on that season. But like what like back portion of the season though is like pretty dry. Where like outside the Brad Darrell fight, I feel like it's not great. Does ickiness form into a misogyny? Mostly, yeah. Like a lot of like Kenny, Evan, Bananas, like saying the typical shit they do. Slut shaming Kellyanne a lot, right? That was also a thing. I hope Last of Us Season 3 is not spoiled the shit. I mean, I forgot West's arc wasn't as strong as I remember. That was fine. Have it around 25. What do I have? I think I have it around 30 or so, right? When did I do my ranking again? Was it after Spy? It was after Spies, Lies, and Allies, right? Before Ryder Dies, I think is what it was. Which like most of the top list isn't changed at all, right? It's like genuinely, Ryder Dies is still, yeah, like in that ballpark. Like maybe it's better than Spies, Lies, and Allies. I don't know. Have I seen the clip of Darrell punching Brad in the eye? Yeah, I have. I forgot if it was on the show or not, but like I definitely saw like there was a clip on was it on YouTube? I remember I saw it, like an extended version of it. I don't remember where exactly that came from. How much after Joel death gamers were commenting the show. Just so you understand why this yeah, I think that's the thing that's weird about it, is that like, because like with part 2, it's like a spot where like with the game, obviously you get the entire game all at once, while here we're getting the story broken up into like 2, maybe 3 parts. And like people know what's gonna happen, so like there's a lot of like the fans of the games are gonna be like very antsy and be like, yeah, like commenting on it and everything. Friends doing a mini with what? What is that? Wait, doing a mini with Casey Catanzaro and Adrian? What? Wish Tanya retired after winning Inferno 3. It probably would have been better for her. They've been re-airing Here's Villains. Oh, that's something. Well, yeah, I assume that, but like, is Casey Catanzaro actually in it? Like the real Casey Catanzaro is doing an org? Okay. That's okay, yeah, I guess. Never thought in my entire life I would see Casey Catanzaro doing an org, but okay. Like Adrian, okay, I get Adrian. Casey Catanzaro though, I'm like, what the fuck? Thought the Savannah Riza Sophalids. I like the alliance as a whole, but I think storytelling wise, I don't love how they're telling the story. There's a rumor about John A joining WWE. Is that a thing? I remember that. When was that? Actually, I did find that fight too. Yeah, the fighting game categories like Marvel or not Marvel, Mortal Kombat collection, right? And like Virtual Fighter 5, and yeah, it's like a lot of like old games. I've already did the first challenge Sporkle. Could I get 100%? Maybe. No, don't talk 50 spoiler. I mean, too far. Maybe I'll change it. Yeah, we'll do spoilers now. Genuinely, again, I think I'm gonna stick to. I'll probably go about 2 hours here and probably call it a night. Generally, my throat is fucking hurting. So we're not gonna do a normal stream tonight. I just don't think I can. But I will change the title stream. So again, we'll add spoilers now. 49 or 50 spoiler talk. Can my keyboard work? It kind of can. Okay. Good enough. Whatever. Again, potential ad. Yeah. I mean, so again, 50 spoiler talk. I mean, you want to talk about the first boot, which I don't know if you're like, maybe you're getting an ad right now. Wait, was this Casey Canzaro, Adrian BB27, Maria from 46, Krista BB2, and Adam Larson. What a fucking group. Dude, like, who would have imagined Krista Stagel, whatever her name is, and Adrian, like that. I don't know. Like, well, like who would like expect them to be interacting? But still, yeah, I've seen that about the Warner Brothers. Yeah, I see a lot of speculation about Rizzo or about Sophie winning. I still do think it is a Savannah win personally. I think actually this episode in particular I thought was really bad for Sophie. By the way, we didn't really talk about this. Like the fact that Sophie didn't even get to talk about taking out Alex is so bad. Like the fact that like she didn't get any content on taking out Alex, who she's supposed to be like her like OG alliance from original tribe or whatever, was the way the pre-merge women of Survivor Theater best 4 women of the cast and Camilla. Yeah, I saw someone post like an entire boot list that is like not like it's speculation, like it's like the speculated like list, but like yeah, someone's just posting on Twitter, so it's like it's getting around. Who's the first boot? We don't actually know. But what was it? The speculation early on was Genevieve, but I don't act like it's not based on anything outside of the fact that like Genevieve's husband posted something anti like old school Survivor or whatever. So like Survivors Unite was like speculating that maybe Genevieve was first boot, but like there's nothing really there. Yeah, I think Q makes more sense to me. I think it's Q. Like, I think Q just makes a lot of sense from, like, every angle. Like, he feels like someone that would be a first boot on this season. He's also someone that I don't know who the fuck's working with Q. Also, we know that he went home early. It's like, I just think it points towards Q. But, yeah, there's no actual, like, proof of that at this point. Of, like, who the first boot is. Why is Jerry's husband active on social media? Mother Vive isn't. I mean, because that's part of what makes Mother Vive, right? The fact that she is so like anti-social media and everything. Impressive Rizzo making it the final 6 as one of the younger guys. Yeah, I guess. I mean, like it is impressive that like he's a spot where like he's the youngest person on 2 seasons in a row, right? And is supposed to make it to the end 2 seasons in a row. Like that's kind of impressive. The question is, does he have win equity either of those times? And we'll have to see. She could have had an easy confessional about Alex leaving, so Sophie and Rizzo are her new allies. We're talking about, like, I assume you mean Savannah and Rizzo, right? And you're talking about Sophie? Yeah. Yeah, it's like we did get the setup, like, okay, yeah, Savannah and Rizzo are my people. But, like, nothing about the actual decision to take out Alex from Sophie, which I think is very bad. Like, if you were to justify it, it would be, yeah, like, at least we got the setup of, like, okay, she's definitely with Rizzo and Savannah now. But, like, I don't think that excuses why she didn't get anything talking about Alex. There's conflicting rumors on all 350 options. I mean, yeah, there has been for a while. Oh, Stephanie was the one that spoiled Rizzo. That sounds about right. Yeah, Stephanie kind of sucks, right? In terms of like she's just like it's funny just how like she's just accidentally spoiling things left and right. I think they'll have the killer instincts. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I don't think it's Steph at this point. I would say she's probably the least likely option. Aubrey was not confirmed to win. Robot, the person that spoiled, was it 45, 46, 47? They said that they think Aubrey wins, but they didn't even like know themselves. But at least they're leaning Aubrey. I think Aubrey's the option that makes the most sense all around. Like I do think an Aubrey win, yeah, seems very feasible to me. Because I think with Cirie win, I think it'll be more like lead up to that. Where like I think Jeff would be like over the moon about 50. Where like he seems to like 50. He talks about, oh, maybe it's our best season, but like it doesn't seem like he's like over the moon about 50. Which I think like Aubrey winning is like kind of like the happy medium of everything. Where like I think Jeff would be happy about an Aubrey win. Do I think it will be like, okay, would he be gloating about it? Probably not. But he would like it. Would I be underwhelmed? Not really. I'm kind of content with it, to be honest. I would be disappointed if Steph win. Just because I don't think Steph is a good player. Like, genuinely. Like, I at least do think Aubrey is a good player. Yeah, it's still very faulty from what we've seen so far. But, like, I think she is, like, an actual competent player. Like, her winning 50, I think, again, it's not the worst in the world from a legacy perspective. Obviously, Cirie winning would be just insane. Jeff's in love with Aubrey. I mean, I think he likes Aubrey. Like, if he really loved Aubrey, Aubrey would have been on the cast to begin with. Like, she wouldn't be a fucking alternate for Amanda. But, yeah. She is a master strategist. That is true. I mean, that has been said before. Worst case scenario, I think Jonathan. Or Ozzy. Ozzy, at least there's like a legacy thing there for Ozzy, right? I think Jonathan would be probably the most underwhelming. Because what, like Jenna winning would be cool, storyline wise. Colby also, like legacy wise, that'll be cool. Steph would be like lesser, but like still not like the worst in the world. Cirie would be cool. Ozzy's like but like at least like again, like considering how many times Ozzy's played and everything, at least there's like a story there. Coach winning would be funny. Chrissy winning would be a good story, I think. Even though I think it'll be like there'll be a lot of revisionist history about HHH after that, but like still. Christian, I think Mike White winning. Like I don't need Mike White winning. I think that's another one that'll be like Like I think it'll be interesting player wise, but like in terms of like excitement over Mike White win, I'm just like I don't know. I don't really get anything out of this. I think Tiffany also would be like an underwhelming win for sure. Then Devins would be okay. Angelina would be cool. Christian would be cool. D would be very interesting legacy wise. Same thing with Kyle. Emily would be fun. Charlie, I don't know. Charlie's like kind of like legacy wise, it'll be interesting because I think he would probably be one of the best players of all time at that point. Like he wouldn't be like top 5, but like he'll be top 10 maybe. I think he would have an argument for top 5, but still. But also Charlie's just kind of boring. Joe would be, I don't know what Joe is. Camilla would be fun, right? I think that'll be an interesting outcome. Mother Vive, yeah, that'll be interesting. Rizzo, I think that'll be just kind of like whatever. I don't really care. Like I think that at least it'll be interesting in the sense that like it's obviously someone from the last season that like that filmed or whatever, and like that's kind of interesting, I guess. But like I don't know, it's kind of underwhelming to see someone win back to back. Or not win back, but play, I don't know, like someone win on 50 that was just on 49 or whatever. Said he heard Sophie win. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. I mean, Sawyer is a reliable source. I don't know how reliable they necessarily are Survivor US, but they are a very reliable AU source. So that's interesting. I still lean towards Savannah winning personally. I do think Sophie's edit's just kind of like, it just feels like something's lacking there. Or like Savannah's like, I can at least see what they're going for if she were to win. I think in the post-merge phase here, I just feel like Sophie's edit is just like kind of like, she's just kind of there. Where I feel like Savannah just has so much more substance to her. But maybe that's because she's on 50, and maybe it's because they want to like obviously hype her up for 50. But I don't know. I think I personally still do lean Savannah, but interesting that, like, again, Sawyer is fairly reliable, so like that is interesting that there are people that are saying Sophie is winning. I don't know. Is Sophie really third place though? I think is the thing. Maybe. The thing is, like, I feel like Rizzo at this point, if he makes it to the end, I think he is definitely like the Charlie, like, sort of figure, right? Like maybe the Xander, but like I would say I would lean more so towards Charlie at this point. Of like, yeah, this like strategic guy gets to the end, doesn't really have like the full respect for his game, but like has like probably gets a couple votes. Which is probably the end game of 50. Like right now, I would say Aubrey, Rizzo, Joe, final three. Steph probably goes out in fire. Maybe the Joe. I don't know. Maybe the Aubrey. I don't know. Then what? 5. Probably Sari just gets voted out of 5 as like a big threat. Maybe Coach goes out in a weird situation at 6. I don't know. Recent second place players have had bland edits. Yeah, like I think Rizzo's more likely to me to be second than third, I think. Who would have the least game respect out of this cast so far? We're talking about 49, I'm assuming. Like jury wise right now, I'm actually not sure. Because I don't know how Sage is perceived. Like, I do think it seems like Jawan would probably win over Sage at least, based on like how we see people talking about Jawan. I find it feel likely have that will have 2 final tribal losers on 50. Yeah, it would be funny if actually either way, right? Either way, we're gonna have, because like even if it's Joe or Coach, it's like either way, it's someone that has lost final tribal before, and then Rizzo theoretically is a 2-time loser too. Yeah, they hear that she's actually good at fire now, so they have the voter out before fire. See Rizzo being second place at 49, third place on 50. I think that makes sense. Like, I think if Joe makes it to the end on 50, I would suspect he would get votes. Like, I would think, like Stephanie obviously left the game, like, seemingly very pro Joe. We know that, like, Christian was close to Joe. It's like, and, like, I can see Christian voting for Aubrey anyway, right? But, like, still, it's like, I don't know. I think, like, Joe seems liked post 50 at least, or, like, I could see him getting some votes. So it's not like 48, where like post 48, it's like there was like kind of like mixed reception, right? From 48 with Joe, from his like cast. Where like I feel like 50, it's like I've seen nothing but love from like the alumni about Joe. So it's like, it's like, yeah, I would suspect he would get a vote or so at the end. Jerry, thoughts on Jawan and Sage? I mean, like, it seems like there's a lot of talk about how like they're in the middle, right? The thing is, like, I don't know how much they will get credited for that necessarily. It does seem like Jawan is like very well respected for his like how he does around camp and everything. Where like I feel like a Sage, like we haven't heard anyone like really take Sage seriously. To where like I don't know if Sage is really someone that would win a jury vote. To where if it was like a final 2 between Jawan and Sage, like I think Jawan seems to have more respect. But in general, I'm really not sure. Like if they're like up against like Savannah, the Savannah win, I don't know. It does seem like I know MC was talking pretty negatively about Savannah and Exit Press, right? Um, Sage seemingly is not like pro Savannah, right? So it's like I think there'll definitely be some anti Savannah votes. Joe could be out 6, yeah. I don't know. I think it's like to me, it's like I think it's more likely that Joe makes it to Final Tribal than Coach, right? Because like those are like the two options that we're hearing about is Joe and Coach, and it's like I feel like Joe, like it's like we got talk about like at least there was one source that said that there was a new era, losing finalists, right? Well, new era older man losing finalists, and like that would be Joe. Now, Drug to go out at 8. Next round could. I mean, like, I think my front runner to go home next episode would be Christina. Especially considering her like spike in visibility here. Like this would feel very new era, like coded of like Christina gets a visibility spike the episode before she ends up going home. Like that's something they do a lot of recently. So it's like I can see Christina going home next episode. Especially with like knowledge of power in play. Especially now that we saw Steven told Sage, right? So like the word of like her having an idol is getting around. Yeah, I assume knowledge of power is getting played. I still think Savannah's winning 49. Because the thing is, like, it's not even just the, like, with Savannah winning 49, it's also, like, the fact that, like, she took Marianne's spot in the cast. In a spot where, like, why would you take out Marianne instead of Tiffany? In my opinion. Like, I think that's the big thing. Like, to me, it's like, Savannah and Tiffany feel like a more one-for-one trade-off, right? Like, if Savannah did not go on to win. Like, non-winning player, like, gives, like, snarky confessionals. Like, it's like, I feel like that's more of a one-for-one than, like, Savannah and Marianne. So, like, I think the only reason they would do that is if Savannah won. Like, it kind of makes no sense to do that if Savannah did not win, to me. Is taking out Marianne instead of taking out Tiffany. Also, like, we know that Stephanie says that, like, Stephanie said in her thing that there's 3 winners on 50. So it's like, that means that Savannah or Rizzo, like, unless she misspoke, but that would be a weird thing to misspeak, right? It's like, I don't know. Like, Savannah or Rizzo are, like, kind of have the win 50 if that's true. So I don't know. I still lean towards Savannah. Was Savannah lied saying she's the winner? Why would she do that, though? Like, that's the dumbest thing you could do. See Rizzo sort of having the Spencer on second chance issue. 100%, yeah, 100%. On 50 in particular, yeah. Suri won Traders. Well, I think she's talking about Suri winning Traders. I don't know. Like, at that point, it's like, I don't know. Has anyone else won other shows? Maybe not, actually. Has, like, has Jenna won anything? Colby? Probably not, right? I don't know. I would not. Kamina 2 winners plus who wins 50? I don't know. I think that's also fairly unlikely. Coach won your heart? Well, thank God. I do lean Savannah still. I just think Savannah, to me, makes more sense as the outcome to the season. But there's also a chance she's losing finalists. I think that would also, like, it could go either way, but, like, I think it's, like, considering the 50 of it all, I would lean more towards Savannah winning this. But, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, imagine she just wins every immunity. That'd be kind of insane. I guess she is kind of, like, Rachel-coded in that light, right? Where, like, I don't think Savannah's, like, the type of person that you would, like, expect to win a lot of immunities. I guess she's kind of like a mix of Parvati and Rachel. like Parvati says that she seems to be very good at endurance at least. And Rachel in the sense that like I would not have expected Savannah to be this like comp beast. Then yeah, Rachel mostly won like like stacking comps and then like comps with puzzles at the end, right? Did Rachel win an endurance challenge? I don't remember. Why do people think Sage wins? I don't think Sage wins. I would be very surprised if Sage won. Like, I literally have Sage, what, like 7 on my power ranking? Maybe. Actually, how many people are left? There's 8 left, right? I think I have her 6 then. Because I have Sophie S at the bottom and I have Christina above her. So I have Sage. I think I have Sage 6. What, Savannah 1, Sophie 2, Rizzo 3 at this point. Who did I have a 4? Was it Jawan? I think Jawan, Steven, Sage. It is actually kind of insane that we're this close to the end. And yeah, it doesn't really feel like it, right? Like, it's kind of like, I don't know, like this season just has felt like such like nothing. Like, it's kind of insane that that's the case. That this season is just like so nothing. And we're like so close to the end. Just like it just feels like nothing like really notable's happened here. Yeah, Edgic wise, I don't think Sage has much of a chance. And actually, practically, I don't think Sage has much of a chance. How's Jawan that high? I think Jawan's getting a decent edit at this point. I still think there's a red... Like, the thing is, like, I think it's, like, the top 3 are top 3 by a lot. Like, I think Savannah, Rizzo, and Sophie, like, edgically, are just very clearly winning this, right? Like, they're very clearly going to run the show. Like, they're very, like, Tika 3-coded right now. Where, like, this feels like the underdog story that is being set up to run this game. Towards, like, outside that, it's like, who the fuck else has... like a good edit? Not really any of them. Like, they're all kind of fucked. Juan feels like 6th place. I could see it for sure. Yeah, I would say Juwan. I would say like, yeah, like right before finale, like that sort of boot. I guess predicting the boot order at this point, like what would it be? I think my gut says Christina 8th. It could be Steven. Yeah. But I think I would put my money on Christina. I still think the final 3 is going to be Savannah, Rizzo, Sophie. We even got like set up to it. Like we even got like focus on like, hey, we're gonna make the final 3 or whatever. So it's like I feel like edit wise it feels there. Christina's 4th? Is she 4th? Like I feel like 4th place recently has been getting like good edits, right? Like Christina is just so nothing on this season. Like it feels like she's an afterthought. It feels like she gets screwed over by Knowledge is Power and gets taken out because of that. Is why I think about Christina. And also we've gained so much of this like Christina Sophie battle. That's like I feel like that has to lead to something, right? You would think. But yeah, I think it's like I don't know if I see Sophie S even getting the 4 either. I think it's like I think I see Christina next. Actually, that point's kind of tough. Who is 7? Because like, where does Steven go? I think is really the thing. I mean, Teeny's gotten a much better. Like Teeny and Liz both got way more, like much more content than Christina. Like I feel like Christina, like I barely know who Christina is. Sage 4th, maybe. Sophie S, yeah, Sophie S 5th kind of makes some sense. But yeah, I also feel that too, though. I kind of feel like Steven Fallen Angel-esque. Where like Steven feels like the last standing of his group. Like I think he'll outlast Christina. I think he'll outlast probably even like Sage. But I don't know. Do they let him get the final 4? I guess he would have to win immunities to get there. Yeah. I think it's like, I don't know. I think like just pure gut, like gut / edit wise, I think I would say Steven 4. But it's like, I think practically it's just like, I don't know. Like that feels weird practically. But I feel like edit wise, I kind of get that vibe of like Steven being like the fallen angel. I think Cherie is going to be visibly more sad at her vote out. Potentially, yeah. If she doesn't win, obviously, yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, it seems like she's content with it. Like she posted what God is good, right, after 50. So like, I think she seems content with it. Like I think it's like, it's probably a spot where like she's like come to realize that it's like, okay, this is just what my Survivor legacy is. It's either like that. It's like, okay, I'm the best to never win. That is my Survivor legacy. I'm just not gonna be able to get to the end, or she wins, and that's why she's saying that. So it's like, oh, RZA can win Fire back-to-back seasons. That is something that could happen. Has anyone won Fire twice? I don't think so, right? Yeah, I don't think anyone's. Has anyone been in Fire twice? Like, up to this point, I don't think so, right? Either? Well, I'm not including Avers the fucking world. If we're talking about Suri and Avers the world. I still stand by what I've said. Like, to me, Avers World is just its own separate thing. To me, it's not canon. It's not like part of the canon of Survivor. Survivor, like, to me, Survivor US is its own separate thing. Australian Survivor is its own other separate thing. Technically, Simon won. I'm more so thinking about Survivor US. What was Game Changers Fire? There wasn't one, right? Yeah, it wasn't Fire Game Changers. Ko Wrong had Fire. He's like Aubrey and Sydney. But yeah, 35 was obviously the first Fire. Man, like Winners at War had Sarah and Tony. Neither of them went to Fire beforehand. Actually, that is insane now that I think about it. Like, Winners at War is the only, like, until 50, is the only returning season in the post-fire making world. That's kind of insane, right? Like, within a 16-season stretch of Survivor, Winners at War is the only returning player season. I got 45 has one returnee on it. I'm not including that. And Ko Wrong to Aubrey lose Sydney's vote due to the final tribal. Supposedly, like, what the story Sydney told is that, like, Aubrey got me out, so I'm voting for Michelle. Was the thing. Which sounds dumb, but that was seemingly her rationale. Sophie, Sage, Christina, Jawan, Steven. That's feasible. I think like there's definitely a world where Sophie is next. Like I think one of Sophie or Christina feel next. Yeah, I know Keanu's streaming. Yeah, I see him streaming like all the fucking time. Like I generally don't understand how he's streaming so much. Or thinking Jawan is gonna be the merge boot. Yeah, I thought that at a point too, actually. Or I thought it was very possible for him to be the merge boot. I thought Sage was going to be the merge boot, like coming into it, right? Or he's like playing games. Oh yeah, we haven't talked about the Vorgan situation. Yeah, Vorgan's real. That was going to be a potential stream title, actually. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, they're friends again. So maybe. Are they streaming right? Like, is he streaming right now? Let's see. No, he's not streaming right now. But he's streaming a lot, though. Actually, literally, the only person I'm even following at all that's streaming right now is Cheese, and I haven't watched a Cheese stream in forever. Um, you are my gamer. Cool. Um, what was the actual line from Morgan? This is for all the gamers out there, right? But yeah, I know Morgan was streaming earlier. Keanu was definitely streaming earlier today. Vince is on Twitch too, by the way. He hasn't streamed yet. I don't know if he will, but I did follow him just in case. Is that hot of a take of Cody over Derek? I don't think a lot of people have that take. Actually, today he was streaming Monster Hunter Wilds. That feels very random. Keanu, I'm talking about. But yeah, he normally streams like Arc Raiders, stream Apex Legends, streamed RV There Yet with Morgan. Theory could get you nominated for Stream Awards. Can I though? Like emphasis on in theory. Thoughts of Tucker and Eric's run. Kind of funny that this is the way they went out. Where I generally like. So I didn't even talk about this last stream because I was like, well, I can't talk about it because it's spoilers, obviously. I was like, well, obviously Eric and Tucker are going to be taken out by the U-turn. Like, obviously. The fact they weren't is kind of funny. The fact they were just eliminated by, like, an actual roadblock, a spot where, like, they weren't even, like, that far back from the actual U-turn is, again, just kind of funny. Dude, that would be insane if Vince is on Clock Tower. I would love to see that. Really, it's like, more. I know Dwight mentioned this on his last Clock Tower stream that he tried getting a hold of Morgan, but she never responded. So he's gonna try to get like Corey in America to contact her for him. So again, hopefully he can get her. That'd be cool. Would be able to memorize the Greek alphabet. Like I would be able to memorize. Like I would do shit. I think at the task. In the way, like, if it was just memorizing the actual alphabet in order, I would be able to do that. I think when memorizing just the letters and then having to, like say in that order, I think I would fuck up on that. Like, I would struggle with that, I think. But the thing is, like, I know a lot of the Greek alphabet without that. Or Jag and Jazz, is like an all-time great team. Seemingly. I mean, it is pretty insane. I think too far the detours were like very easy, seemingly. But the fact they won this leg is kind of insane. Joseph Vanessa is the best non-winner. Yeah, I disagree. I think if Vince didn't have a girlfriend, Vorgan would end up being a real couple. On the show, or now, because now he's single. Sporkles, I don't know. Maybe what? Generally, I'm probably gonna end soon. My voice is fucked. It's like the more and more I'm going on, the more and more I'm like, yeah, this is a struggle. Like Key because of Keyblade, yeah. Do I should have won 43 so I can get anyone for Clock Tower? Obviously. Is my voice fucked by Kim? Hopefully. I would love to be fucked by Kim. That is true. I actually thought about adding that to my Rumo video, but I don't know why why would I add that, like, outside of just the Jonas mentions? But it's like, what context would that have? I might stay up a little bit more and work on the Rumo video straight up. Because the thing is, I'm not tired. It's just I can barely talk. Is the issue. Emergency, is that a thing? Is that the thing in like the orange box? I feel like I have seen that before. If Charge 41 ranked at 12, that seems a little high for like I think I would probably have it like 15 to 20. Who's winning Trash Canna? Like first couple episodes, I was thinking Rhea, but at this point I don't. Who is winning? Like, it's probably it probably is a normie. Binged it. Yeah, that probably helped. Like generally at this point, it's like I forgot Naya was on this season, and I definitely forgot about like a lot of the earlier episodes. Nani saving her challenge legacy. I mean, yeah. I mean, she's been great on this season, for whatever that's worth. But yeah, I mean, like the thing is, like I also have to get up early tomorrow, which is also something that like generally like I'm probably just gonna go sleep at the same time anyway. But like probably an add factor of why I should probably end stream earlier anyway. Recruitment or murder. They implied it's recruitment, right? Pick Nani over Ashley for 42. I'd probably agree, to be honest. I would want both though. He's the best character of the season. Yeah, I think by this point, yeah. I think Olivia was pretty good early on, and then she kind of just died. Seeing Wicked at 2 a.m. tomorrow, and good luck. They move Ashley above Steve. I generally don't fucking remember. I think she is above Steve, right? But barely. Like, they're around the same level. What male would I want to win 50? I like Christian, but like we know he's not winning. Like Christian's probably my number one person that I would want to win 50 at all. And like after that, it's probably like I don't know, Coach maybe. So I think Turbo's playing Pac-Man. Happy Christian man. Yeah, I'm happy. Like, yeah, like Christian, Emily Flippin, even like Devins. Like, I'm happy those people made jury. Because a lot of them, I definitely had like a lot of worries that they would go out early. What is this?
So, Olivia, if I may interject here, right?
You may interject.
If you.
Why are you such a robot? I'm talking as a human right now. That's how he speaks.
This is how I speak.
Okay.
By the way, the challenge clip got the fucking VOD blocked last stream. I didn't talk about that. I had to delete the challenge, or like a lot of the challenge clips from the VOD last stream. Like it's like 4 minutes of last stream is gone on YouTube. When should you start? 14. Final 14. Came into 49 episodes. Generally, I've not been paying attention at all. I don't think I can name a single episode. Oh, it wasn't Hot Grim Reaper or something like that, one of them? Outside that. Like that was last episode, right? Steph posts robots that Christian made deep. Yeah, I assume they at least work together. Should Vincent Morgan have taken Will to 3? I think so, but like I think like them taking out Ashley over Will. Like I get it, especially from Morgan's perspective. For Vince, is not as much, but I do get it in the sense that Will's closer to Ava. But get blocked when I went through the Power Ranger intros. It didn't. It got copyright claims. It didn't get blocked though. Like this legitimately got blocked to where like I had to delete them to even post the VOD. Like with the Power Ranger ones, like, well, if I ever get monetized, like I would just lose the revenue, which like that's whatever. But yeah, this like legitimately just got blocked to where it can't be shown at all. Yeah, you wouldn't think Will would win. Best episode title ever? I think it's the Cook Islands premiere. I forgot what the exact title is, but like something screw you because she took my chickens or something. What the fuck was the line? It's like some ridiculous line Penner said. The Ruins trailer? What the Ruins trailer? It was just because PR rights are so fucked. Oh, Power Ranger fight, right? Yeah, maybe. I'm thinking, like, I think it's also different playing a theme song than it is to, like, actually play clips from an episode. Who's Lizette? Oh, we're talking about traders? We're talking about? Which one's... Okay, yeah, it is the one I'm thinking of. Lizette's fun. Kind of a mess. Every time I hear her voice without looking at her, like I think it's Aika. Like, she kind of sounds like Aika to me. But I don't think she's winning. But she's a very like messy player. That's fun to watch. Episode several. I mean, it's funny. I think it disappointed me that wasn't said in the episode, though. I think that would have been better if someone actually said episode several. But like, yeah, the fact that they used that at all, I guess, or like alluded to it or whatever. Rizzo sounds like Mickey Mouse. I did think it wasn't Mickey Mouse I was thinking of, but I remember Rizzo did remind me of someone. I forgot who now, though. By the way, the Cook-On's title is "I can forgive her, but I don't because I can forgive her, but I don't have to because she screwed with my chickens." That is the title. Telenovela is one of the best episode titles. Yeah, it's pretty good. Keanu said Ashley didn't win, Vorgan lost. I mean, kind of, yeah. Yeah, all right. Generally, I think I'm just going to end here. My voice is so fucked. I could barely speak at this point. So, again, I'll be back on Sunday. We'll see how, like, generally, like, we'll see how Sunday goes. Hopefully I'm better by then. Where, yeah, like, today was just so fucked. Like, I woke up, like I had, like, a massive fucking, like, sinus headache and everything. So, like, I was pretty much, like, out of commission until, like, 5 a.m. Or 5 p.m. And then even after that, my voice is still like really fucking fucked. So yeah, again, hopefully I'm better by Sunday. Either way, like if I'm not, I'll probably still do something like this, where like a shorter like stream just talk about things we'll probably do like a draft or whatever, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, back on Sunday, and between now and then, there's not much really going on. I mean, like, we're kind of in a spot now where, like, not much is happening between, like, Wednesday and Sunday. Like, I'll watch the challenge. But outside that, it's really just, like, I'm going to work on the remote video. We'll see where I'm at with it by then. It'll be closer. Like, I'll be, like, I have 45 minutes left to edit. So it's, like, I will be kind of close to being finished, I think. At least with the initial, like, run-through of it. But we'll see. Anyway. Predict my dice. Oh yeah, I forgot Citizen Sleeper 2. Yeah, I'll play more of that too. But yeah, I started last night, but I was just like so yeah, I started feeling sick yesterday was the thing. But it just got worse today. Like but yeah, like last night I also was just like kind of checked out also because I was like, yeah, I'd rather just like sleep early and hopefully I'll feel better in the morning, and I didn't. So that's great. Citizen Sleeper 1, I really like it. I think it's like narratively, I think I would have liked a little bit more like cohesion, I guess. In the sense that it's like it's just like a lot like there's like all these like different subplots that all can like give their own like separate endings. But like almost all the endings are like fairly similar to each other. It's just like, okay, whether or not you leave the station place or not. But it's like I liked a lot of the characters involved in them, but I kind of wish there was a little bit more like, I don't know, like more of a definitive nature of like what is the best ending, and I don't know. But overall though, I think it's good. I do like the overall like what do you call the overall like gameplay loop and everything, and like how like progression works in the game and everything. And yeah, I've seen like I can already tell so far. It's like it feels like 2 is essentially just the same but more. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, again, and here I'll be back on Sunday. So see you guys next time.